Okay, this is Terry Riggs, UK tour guide to the rest of the world, and we've got an interesting and beautiful, intelligent, I don't even know how to explain this, Umar Johnson. How are you?
Good, my brother. Glad to be here. Glad to be on Black Ice TV. Glad to be at African Liberation Day 2015.
Yeah. So how's your day been and the whole diaspora of this liberation of 40 years?
It's been powerful. It's really been powerful. Met a lot of good people from across the UK, different cities, different towns. Always get a lot of love when I come, but this was special because I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
And we're celebrating the 40th anniversary.
Wow, I can't even believe that. Yes, you look even younger than I thought. But what I was going to say, what do you think of the whole UK British movement that you've been seeing since you've been coming and going and all that kind of stuff?
I like it. A lot of good energy.
Yeah.
A couple of constructive criticisms. Number one, I think the issues in the UK are the same as in the US.
In the US.
Number one, into organizational tribalism. I'm not seeing enough unity across organizational lines.
Yeah.
Not enough unity across ideological lines. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, lack of a solid economic foundation. Same thing in the States. We don't have the money to finance the institutions and systems that we need to put in place. You gotta have unity and you gotta have money. And those are the two things we're lacking on both sides of the water.
So what would you say on, let's say, someone that's trying to create an economy in somewhere where it's really hard and the struggles that we are going through in this kind of African diaspora in the UK? How would you say we should do?
To attend a meeting for economic strategy, you're going to have to be charged a certain price to even get in. We got to get so serious that you don't even come in here if you ain't got 25 pounds. It has to be that, because if you just let people come in of their own volition without any money to contribute, they're not going to. You don't even come through the door unless you've made the price of admission, which is a certain amount of money to the cost for you to even give your opinion. Because we love to give our opinion.
Of course.
Make them pay to give their opinion.
Okay, so, you know, like for the young youths of today, and they want, because as I see all your developments of all the work that you're doing, and at the end of the day, it's all about the new generation, because we've got to that age where we've been taught and been programmed in a certain way. And then...
And the third issue, not to cut you off, we don't have a sophisticated, respectable, transparent, intergenerational transfer of leadership protocol. In other words, you're the elder, I'm the youth, hypothetically. How are you going to transfer your information, your talent, your skill, your leadership to me to ensure that the movement goes on? We don't have that. We have elders who want to stay in control forever, never pass on the baton. So when they pass on and transition, the youth has to build the whole movement from scratch because nobody gave them a blueprint. Where's the blueprint? There isn't one.
There ain't one.
You see, and a lot of that is based on ego and control, something that black men need to work on a lot.
Okay, so then what would you say would give the ambitions for these youngsters to make that movement?
Include them. The elders have to stop feeling threatened about their control, because at the end of the day, this should be about the people, not you. See, that's the difference between genuine leadership, self-serving leadership. A genuine leader will give the throne to someone who's more capable because he's concerned about the people. But when you're concerned about yourself,
of course,
you'll kill someone who's better than you because you don't want to lose the mantle.
And you don't want them to come through.
And that's why we need schools to train the leaders so they understand humility, so they understand righteousness. Because if you study our history, we've had a big issue with righteous, responsible leadership. Going from Malcolm X, Garvey, a lot of these leaders were betrayed by their inner circle. Righteous leadership, not just leadership. I don't care how much you know. I don't care how conscious you are. How good is your heart? Are you sincere enough to be put in a position of admiration before our people?
And would you say that, okay, you see the schools that you're building in the States, how, if we wanted to do something similar in the UK, how do we contact you, or how do we say that we want to develop that same strategy over here?
Reach out to me. You can always reach me on WhatsApp, 215-989-9858. Website, drumarjohnson.com. Instagram, @DrUmarJohnson. Facebook, Umar Ifatunde. Also, make sure y'all donate to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. GoFundMe.com/Dr. Umar. We have $300,000. We're trying to raise $900,000 so we can buy this college in the southern part of America. So please help us. GoFundMe.com/Dr. Umar, and send us your resume if you want to work at the school. fdmgresumes@gmail.com. We got the Black Boy College trip coming up, 2 tours, July 7th through the 13th, July 15th through the 21st, North Tour, South Tour. If you want your sons to go, fly them in to the U.S. from the UK. Yes, indeed. And we're going to Africa, Egypt, and Ghana, July 26th to August the 6th. Feel free to come along.
Okay, so just throw it off a little bit, right? Like a colleague of mine was saying, you know, like when in our society as black people, and now we're having this development of what I say, gay people that come in, that are now changing our children, because before we never used to do these things, but now we're coming in.
Well, it's being propagated by the larger society. It's a very effective population control strategy. See, it ain't about love and family, it's about controlling the numbers of Africans born. So the whole, if you look at it, the population control war has developed at the same speed as the homosexual agenda, because they're 2 parts of the same thing. They're pushing this to control our numbers because 2 men can't reproduce, neither can 2 women. And that's what we need to understand. Cut the emotion off. Is this in the best interest of the maintenance and survival of the black family? No, it's not.
No. Okay. So wrap this up very quickly. I want to say, what would you give 3 words to the general public that would be significant to them?
3 words to the general public, it would be: practice race first, die for race first, live for race first, build for race first.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Mr.
my brother.
Omar, and nice talking to you, and we will see each other again.
Indeed. Bless, bless, bless. Garvey, and more Garvey.
Black Eyes TV, HTKH, Travel and Knowledge. Love you all. Over and out.